Alrighty, so I installed a Juggernaut driver on the Tillotson 212 that's on the Baja mini bike, and it's mildly modified. It has a Mod 3 cam, Mikuni carb header pipe, and a 7-degree flywheel. So it's a mildly modified 212, so I'm not sure if it has enough RPM capability to take advantage of this Juggernaut driver, because they say it needs to be on a higher RPM engine. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and test the top speed on this driver, and then I'm going to go ahead and install just your standard 30 series driver and test the top speed on this one. And I think the standard one might be a little faster at top speed just because this engine doesn't turn enough RPMs. So I'm going to go ahead and test the two, and we shall see the difference. I don't think it'll be too fast because it's got a 70 on the rear sprocket, but we shall see how fast it is. So she did 47 miles per hour. 47 miles per hour with the Juggernaut converter and a 70 tooth on the rear. I figured it wasn't going to be that fast because it's got a big sprocket on the rear, but it'll make a good comparison. So we did 47 miles per hour with the Juggernaut converter and a 70 rear sprocket. I figured it wasn't going to be that fast because it's got a 70 on it, but it'll make a good comparison. So let's go ahead and put the standard driver on there. All right, pop this one off. I have to squeeze that belt in there to get this thing on. Alrighty, pull this one off. Pull the Juggernaut off. Put the standard one back in. One thing about the standard ones, the standard ones go together in pieces, and the Juggernaut goes together in one piece. It's a lot easier. All right, there's that. Alrighty, got the standard 30 driver on there. Now let's compare it to the Juggernaut and see what it does for top speed. Standard 30 driver versus Juggernaut. Let's see what she did. All right, right, the standard converter actually beat it by a mile per hour. So anyway, this one's showing 48 on the GPS. Alrighty, so the Juggernaut driver was 1 mile an hour slower than the standard 30 series driver. And I think it's just because, like I said, the engine doesn't have enough RPM potential to take advantage of the Juggernaut. But it does feel better throughout the RPM range. It feels more torquey. But anyway, I know this thing works awesome though on my 265 cammed engine. It works a lot better. It has more top speed than the standard 30 series. But with a mod 3 cam, it just doesn't have the RPM potential to take advantage of this Juggernaut.